Well, I've left myself in a pretty tough position here. I have 160 yards left to the green, but it's going straight uphill. Now, there's a couple things I have to remind you about. First and foremost, you have to take more club. Right now, I would normally hit about a 6-iron, but because of this lie, I'm going to take a 4-iron. Number 2, this is unbelievably important. You have to stand to the slope you're on. How many of you have done this before? When you have a ball going uphill, you take a real big swing and you smash into the hill and take a huge divot out of the ground. Well, here's why. The hill looks like this, and your club is going to come in like that, straight into it. So what you have to do, that's if you take your normal stance. If I just stood like this and hit it, I would dig a big hole. But watch this. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make sure that my shoulders are parallel to the slope I'm on. So now watch this practice. Swing. This is important too, the practice swing. Watch. I'm going to get myself all ready, and then I'm going to stand to the slope I'm on. Now, this sends the club down in the backswing, and then up in the downswing, so you don't crash into the hill. Now, here's the second thing. Third thing, ball position. Every one of you want to know the ball position. Where does the ball go in my stance when I'm going uphill? Where does the ball go in my stance when I'm going downhill? It's simple. Stand to the golf ball just like you would with any other club. So I have a 4-iron in my hand. I'm going to address this ball just like a normal 4-iron. And the reason is because I'm going to make sure that the shoulders provide a shallower impact so I don't dig into the ground. So here we go. Let's see if I can pull this off for you. Pretty steep slope here. I'm going to stand to the slope, and I'm going to take a few practice swings. What I want to do is make sure that I don't dig into the ground when I hit this ball. Now, swing down the slope and up the slope. That was absolutely perfect. Okay, so let's give it a try. Swing down the slope, up the slope. Here we go. That's absolutely perfect. That is exactly what I want to do. Stand to the slope, swing down the slope and up the slope for an uphill lie, and take more club.